Abracadabra, welcome to my live. Beepity bobbity boop. Beep. I love this wand, guys. I sat on this one day, accidentally. It was on a chair. Thank God it was like this, not like that or something. That would have been really bad. I sat down on one of those folding camping chairs. I had thrown this on the chair while I was cleaning. And I heard a crack. I thought, oh shit. I jumped up immediately. I cracked it right there. This is the part. Now imagine going to the emergency room and legitimately saying, doctor, I actually did accidentally sit on something. Thank you. I jumped up and thanked my spirit guides so fast for protecting me from being dopey and clumsy. Guys, I am having a wonderful morning, guys. It is a wonderful morning. Welcome, magicians. I'm going to start calling anybody that comes to my live is a magician. This is Joey's Magic Tarot. Welcome to Joey's Magic Tarot. I want to have a lot of fun today. I want to do some readings, have some new age chat, talk about mindset, manifestation, things, all those things that I love. My cat is across the room staring at me as if there's somebody else in the room with me. Like he's looking in this direction at me as if there's somebody in the room that he's not familiar with and he's scoping them out. Teddy, are you okay? Come here, sweets. I call him sweets because he's a sweetie. Teddy, what was that? Who was that? Who was here with us? He wasn't scared, but who was with me? I got a little creeped out for a second. I'll just be honest with you. For a second, I was like, is there somebody with me right now? I'm in a very small corner of my apartment, so there couldn't physically be anybody else in this apartment with me. Well, that's all I got for you today as far as ghost stories, but yeah. Today's a beautiful day, a wonderful day. And you know what? Because I decided, I've been deciding what I want to do with YouTube, what I want to do with TikTok and these other apps and whatnot, and going live. There's all different times and different types of communities, different people and whatnot. I gotta get better prepared at being on here. I'm putting bracelets on right now. Can't help it. I guess I do have ADHD, guys. I guess I need to just admit it. Maybe I do have a brain that goes in different directions and thinks too many things at one time. But I'm still trying to figure out the best time to go on here as far as the different lives. So I think I have a plan. This is the tentative plan. I'm gonna be on YouTube live twice. Saturday morning and Sunday morning. And then I will do TikTok live. I'll keep doing my evening TikTok lives. And then what I'll continue to post my affirmations and my other teaching videos or tarot videos throughout the week on YouTube. But I figure we could do like sort of like a weekend show. I'll be like a weekend morning show, doing live tarot readings and talk about new age topics, things like that. Hi there, is there somebody with me? Thank you for stopping in. Hey there, welcome. If you haven't been here before, good morning. Have your coffee. Let's talk about some new age topics. I love doing tarot. I love doing tarot readings. I think tarot is a really fun and creative way to get some spiritual guidance in this life. Let me just adjust that. All right. Hey there, Light Blue. What's your name? Hi there. I'm offering a free yes and no question for subscribers. I'm trying to grow this channel. Or not trying, I'm growing the channel. And anything beyond that yes and no question, I do 3, 6, and 9 card readings for $5, $10, or $15. Good morning, welcome in. Hey there, Angel Dave, how are you doing today? Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my live. My first name is Joey. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. I'm an eccentric Italian dude from Queens, New York City, living in the deep south. I just love doing tarot. Sure thing, yeah. For any yes and no questions, go ahead and subscribe first for the even exchange of energy. I'm growing the channel here, so Anybody that has a yes and no question, just go ahead and subscribe. And then if you want to like the live, of course, offer some support to the YouTube channel, I'll go ahead and pull some cards for you and do some yes and no questions. And then if anyone would like an actual reading, you can try out my 3-card reading for $5 and see how I do. I have 3 payment options: PayPal, Venmo, and CashApp. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Angel, did you subscribe to my channel yet? Remember, the even exchange of energy. Subscribe to the channel first, and then I could do the yes and no questions. You're already subscribed, or you just subscribed? Because I have notifications. I could see that. And the reason I'm being like that is the other day, a lot of people said they subscribed and they didn't. It's just the even exchange of energy. That's all. I love doing tarot readings, but we have to have that even exchange. Good morning, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and pull an affirmation card for us to start the day out with, to start the show out with. I saw the bottom of the deck, so I'm going to go with this card. It says, gracious receiving. I graciously and gratefully receive abundance and success, opening myself up to the flow of blessings and opportunities that cross my path. With an open heart, I embrace and accept the abundance that is meant for me, allowing it to enrich my journey. The thing is, a lot of times we want things, we need things, and we don't really believe that we deserve those things. So by wanting and needing, but not believing you deserve it, you're sort of repelling the energy of receiving. I'm so glad that card popped up, because that's what I was literally, when I say literally, I mean literally this time, not like how people use literally today to be trendy. No, I mean literally right before I sat down to do the live, I was going through affirmations about that very thing. Virgo Empress. Hi there. Is Virgo Empress still here? Virgo Empress, I see the subscribe. If you have a yes and no question, go ahead. I was just walking through affirmations about that just this very morning. Hi there, thank you for that. What's your first name? And do you have a question? A yes and no question? And so seeing that card is incredible to me, because I was just going through that this morning and actually saying those affirmations over and over again. Telling myself, I deserve this, I deserve this, I deserve this. I think the bottom line for me is, all my life, I just never really believed that I deserved it. A silly thing, sometimes if a friend texts me, somebody reaches out to me or whatever, or somebody says, hey, I was thinking about you, I'm always so taken aback. I was like, someone was thinking about me? What? You would think, what? Someone cared about me? Someone was thinking about me? Well, sometimes when, you get this mindset, it's rooted into your mind now, this way of thinking that you're either undesirable, unlovable, unlikable, whatever, and that you don't deserve these things because you don't have what it takes to get those things. It's like you got to trick yourself. But is it really a lie, though? It's a lie in the sense that you may not believe it right this second. It's not, no. The notifications come right through. And so once so for me, it's like this has been coming up, this idea that I don't deserve it. And I have to work through that and convince myself that I do deserve these things. It's such a weird thing to think that this whole time that's not something I ever really addressed, was the idea of deserving it. But saying that I deserve this thing, whatever it is that you want or you're trying to work on or manifest, saying it, and then when you say the thing, how is it? It's like you say the thing that you want, and then what do you feel after you say that? Do you feel lazy? Do you feel like it's something that no one deserves? Do you feel like, do you get this sense, oh, who am I kidding? Nobody gets that. Life is not that good. Then you don't feel like you deserve it, or at least I don't feel like I deserve it, or didn't feel like I deserve it. I'm working through it right now, especially being that card. And what I've been working through is the idea that I'm okay receiving things. If somebody wants to bless me in some way, if I'm open to the universe blessing me in many, many other ways outside of me breaking my back through hard labor is what I mean. This idea you have to earn what you get. But the idea of receiving, just opening up your arms and just saying, universe, here I am, and just welcoming in what the universe has for you. Being open to receive, whether it's a donation or it's a gift or it's a credit or, whatever. I don't know, just being open. But sometimes we feel like we have to work and earn everything, to earn our worth, to prove our value to the universe, to other people. And I was caught in that. And I'm I'm letting all that go. I'm just saying, you know what, universe, show me how magical and wonderful and big you really are, okay? If I could take out of the equation the fact that I have to work for every single thing I have, and by work, I have to give a sacrifice of my life for that thing, if that's not true, then show me your magic, go ahead. Are R and I reconnecting? Hi there. Let's see. Hang on, Virgo Empress. Let's see. Okay, give me a second. Do you mind at least tell me your first name? I'll assume by your username that you're a Virgo, so we're in your Virgo season. What is it? What, Teddy? What is it? This cat is driving me crazy right now. What do you need? I'm not feeding you again. No, I don't know what you want. No, go find crunchies somewhere else. No, you're not eating again. No. Hey there, Indina. Well, you got the Virgo card, so you got the Hermit card. You came up in your own little yes and no question. I mean, this is a major arcana, which would be technically a yes, but because it's the Virgo card, it's more of a maybe to me. But I mean, you got to take it how it resonates with you. I mean, this is the Virgo card, so I don't know, Indina, maybe. How do you think it? Do you think it's a yes or a no? How did you initially take the Virgo card, the Hermit? I mean, I gotta stop calling it the Virgo card and call it Hermit now. But it is funny that's like me asking a yes and no question because I'm a Scorpio, and me getting the Death card for that yes. Like that would be, all right. Well, hang on, I can't help it. My little cat, even though he eats too much, he's sitting here. I keep his treats in this little container. I carry it around the house because he only eats crunchy foods most of the time. Even though he's not hungry and even though he's eating, it's like a source of comfort for him, for me to give him a couple of crunchies while I'm here. And then, he goes and does his thing, so. I give him a couple of crunchies, he sits next to me, I pet him. Cats are so funny, they find they create these little, I don't know, these little comforting rituals. I guess it's like how we as humans have favorite blankets and pillows and favorite sleeping positions and, certain ways of eating that make us comfortable, I guess. But so he eats a few crunchies, I give him a couple of pets, and then he goes on his way. But he'll do this even right after he eats. He has to have at least a couple of crunchies and sit next to me. By crunchies, they're like the Friskies and Temptations crunchies. I know my cat eats the junk food equivalent of cat food. The human junk food, like the cat food equivalent of human junk food. Sorry, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's see. I mean, intuitively, I'm getting it. Not really. Maybe is the Hermit card for me is always like a maybe. It's like a maybe go internal and see why. But I'll be honest with you, I don't really read like that. The yes and no questions, they're not really my favorite to do. I started doing them just recently because I know it's sort of, it's like more of the fun side of divination. But I don't really read the yes no questions like that. I'll tell you why. For me to at least try to get an intuitive hit on the situation, I mean, you did tell me your first name, and I know you're a Virgo, but when I'm on TikTok or whatnot, I usually ask people for their name, their zodiac sign, and their age, and at least the other person's name, zodiac sign, and age. But I'll tell you, I mean, initially my thought was no because of the Hermit card, but also I'm a nice guy and I don't want to burst your bubbles, so I usually say maybe when I see the Hermit card. But I guess initially I thought no. I thought no, and I thought maybe just be okay being by yourself for a while and see what opens up for you when you go internal. And maybe just take this time to be by yourself for a little bit before you try to, look to be with somebody else maybe. There might be something that your higher self, there might be something, something else that your soul might be leading you to do in this time frame. That was my initial thought, but because the yes and no question, and I just only know your first name, I'm a little hesitant sometimes to say those things, but that was my initial thought. I don't know if that resonates or not. Again, yes and no questions, they're not my favorite, but I know for me, my personality, I could be a little too serious sometimes, so I need to loosen up a little bit. I'll say that I gave the intuitive thought, and then they disappeared. That was my initial feeling, but I'm loosening up a little bit because I could be a little high strung and a little too serious minded. So for me, I started doing the yes no questions to have a little bit more fun with the idea of the divination and tarot and all that. Oh, also, I always forget to mention this. Anybody that's with me, you can still do the yes no question. If you want to play the wheel game, guess a color, I'll spin the wheel. And if you got the right color, you'll win a free 3-card reading. If you don't get the right color, you could still do the yes and no question, is what I mean to say. Would anybody like to guess the color? Did I miss the chat? Well, I want to do a reading, so let me announce it. Welcome in. Hi there. Oh, that might be me on my own live. Hi there. I was just sharing my live and letting people know. Welcome in. I just have some calm music playing. If you're not familiar with me, my name is Joey. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. And let's see. All right. Someone is the star. Someone is coming. This card just came out. This is a beautiful card. I love these. Some card decks, I love them so much. I think that they would make nice, like, I want to use these cards for art in some way. But you'd have to buy a bunch of sets of cards just to use them for art, and I don't make art like that. I wish I did. It would be fun. I always dream about making art like that and having a studio one day. But yeah, someone is coming into a star moment. You've endured a dark time. You've sort of been at the bottom. You've worked your way up. And in that darkness, the stars are shining. In that darkness, you found your star quality. In that darkness, you found your confidence. In that darkness, you found yourself. In that darkness, you came to know who your higher self is. You came to know yourself. That card just came out. That's what I'm feeling intuitively for. Maybe I'll title this video, you know, something about the star. So for these magic hours, I want to do tarot. I want to chat, you know, get to know people, things like that. That's really my goal for these magic hours. Let me see how bright this is. Watch what happens when I turn this on. Let me see what this looks like. You know what? On YouTube, it doesn't look too bad. But when I'm on TikTok and I turn that on at night, it looks terrible. All right, we'll just keep it like that for this one. Alrighty. Okay, I keep fidgeting with this camera. I gotta just leave it alone. That's the Virgo side of me. The Virgo side is the perfectionism. I have 3 Virgo placements. Yucky. And sometimes I get stuck in that perfectionism. Hi there, who's with me? Welcome in, welcome to the Magic Hour. I'm just sitting here talking to myself about the tarot, pulling some cards. How are you doing? Today's a wonderful day. Today's a wonderful, beautiful day. Oh, yeah. No, not right now. Not this one. Welcome in. Welcome to the live. Let's get some tarot readings going. Trying to find the right background music. What about this one? Yeah, I'll do this one. All right, bottom of this deck, I see this card. I always see the bottom of the deck, and usually the message on the bottom of the deck resonates. Radiate confidence. I confidently believe in myself and accept who I am. Hell yeah. Fucking A. Damn right. I spend too much time hating myself. You know, what if I decide at this point to start loving myself? I've hated myself for 40 years. I'm 45 now. We'll say I've hated myself for 44, 45 years, maybe 44 and a half years, possibly. When did I start liking myself? I don't know, maybe a year and a half ago, possibly. So let's say, okay, you know what? I've tried the hating myself thing. I've tried the changing who I am to make people love me thing. You know, I've tried suppressing my needs, my wants. What if I decide that's it? Okay, I love this person, everything about this person, from this skin, because I used to be much, much fatter than I am now. Lost a lot of weight. Okay, so you know what? I can love this person with this skin. You know what? I get some man boobs going on here from losing a lot of weight. Okay, you know what? Whatever. What if I decide to start infusing this 5'7", far from perfect body with fucking love, and just say, I love this body, I love this person, I love who I am. And start thinking and focusing on those positive traits about me. Okay, I like my sense of humor. I make myself laugh. Okay, I love that I'm nurturing, that I'm mothering. That's kind of an annoying thing, I know, but it's in my natal chart that I'm nurturing and I'm mothering. And people tell me, I love that people have told me that they love how I am with my cats. I love that I'm creative. I love my mustache. I actually like my height. I'm okay with my height. I like my speaking voice. I love the sound of my voice. I love my, whatever, the tone of my voice. I love that I love to sing. I love that I'm creative and I love art. I love that I'm always thinking of new ideas. I love, I don't know, I love my vivid imagination. I love that I have a lot of dreams. I love this cat right here. That's different, different thing, but my little cat just came walking in. And so what I'm saying is, after seeing this card, and this is what I'm working on right now, like this all sort of ties into what I was mentioning earlier, this idea that we don't deserve things, and sometimes that feeling of not deserving things is a subconscious thought which creates a feeling that you don't even realize you have. But it ties into the whole radiate confidence thing. This card says radiate confidence. And it says, I confidently believe in myself and accept who I am. This ties into this whole idea of self-love. If you don't love yourself, then you're not going to believe anything good you're not worthy of anything good. And so I'm deciding to start infusing me and this body and this life that I'm living right now. We only have this now moment. No, Teddy, you're done. That's it. We're done. Sorry. And now I yell at the cat because he's done. We're done with the eating. You're done. You've eaten enough. You're going to throw up. Go play. Maybe he's trying to get me to play. Teddy, it's not playtime. I gotta do my YouTube show, The Magic Hour. You guys want to see what this fat cat looks like? Come over here. Come show our friends what you look like. Now he's biting my arm. Teddy, I'm trying to get this message across. If you guys saw this fat cat, you'd get it. And it says, I trust my inner voice and I embrace my natural abilities. I deserve love and respect. I proudly accept and embrace my authentic self without any doubt. This is what I'm talking about. This is the second message that was on my mind today. It's wild that both of these cards that came out are exactly what I was thinking about. They're the exact affirmations. They're the exact mindset work that I was doing this morning. It was about loving myself, loving this body, loving who I am with my imperfections, with, the loose skin, the man boobs, the little bit of an apron belly. The body that doesn't look perfect. You know what? I'm a gay dude and I don't have a butt. Okay, well, I do my best without one. You know what I mean? I'm 45 and I may not look perfect, but you know what? If you saw me when I was 20 and 310 pounds, you'd see that there's a huge difference. So this all ties together. You have to be confident and loving to this body, confident in who you are, which then, breeds love. You then start loving who you are. And then when you're loving who you are, then you feel like you deserve good things. It all sort of ties together, one big circle of spiritual growth. And that's what I've been working on these days. And I don't know if anybody's listening or hearing me. Maybe I'm on the right track, the wrong track with these YouTube videos. But that's what I have to say about self-love and everything. That's what I have to say about self-love, about compassion, radiating confidence. I've decided to do something different. And I've decided to infuse this human body and my human life with love. I can't help it. It's like I'm not centered. So I've decided to infuse myself with love. Infuse this body with love and focus on the good things and the positive things and the things I love about me in this body. Listen, this human body is the body that gets me around. This is the vehicle. This is the vessel. This is, let's think, even like we're a Sims game, like we're Sims characters. This is the character. This is the avatar that I chose for this lifetime. And I'm not going to spend my lifetime hating this avatar. Let me see what happens if I start loving this person I am, loving this body that I am. Let's see what happens. Maybe something great, something pure, positive, loving, fun. I've tried infusing it with negativity, and that didn't get me anywhere. This time, let's start infusing it with positivity. Let's infuse this with positivity, with love. Let me see how my body reacts to positive vibrations of love as I speak loving things over this body, and I celebrate this body, and I celebrate who I am, and I celebrate these things. Let's see how my body responds, how my body reacts to it. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm seeing people come in and leave. I'm still sort of new to the whole, I'm very new to the whole social media putting myself out there, speaking my message as a public speaker and all that. I'm new to this world, so I'm not sure if this is resonating, but I just got to speak from the heart and follow my guidance, which is telling me to put myself out there. Hi there, whoever's here with me. Would you like a yes and no question? Do you have a yes and no question? Well, people come in and out. I'm just chatting about New Age topics. I talk a lot about mindset work, energy, frequency, manifestation, those kind of things, like, belief and changing your subconscious and how that then manifests in your outer world. Welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. So, I guess what I'll do, I'll just start doing a tarot reading. I'll just do what I'm good at and what I love. What I'm good at and what I love is speaking. So, universe, if I'm following my passion, what I'm good at and what I love is speaking. This is what people tell me, and this is what I enjoy doing, is sitting here and talking. I love talking and connecting with people, doing readings with people, things like that. Hang on one second. I just gotta send this message real quick. Okay, let me just send that message. Hi there, who's here with me? I was just sending a message about a reading, actually. Can I see it? Can I see what? I can see your message. Oh, sorry about that. Aditi, for yes no questions, go ahead and subscribe to my channel first for the even exchange of energy. Once I see the notification that you subscribed, then I could pull the card. I don't see it. You subscribe to the YouTube channel? The notification would come right up. Welcome in. Good morning. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Yeah, it would come right up. I'm sorry. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Does anybody want a reading? Would anyone like an actual reading? 3, 6, or 9 card reading? $5, $10, or $15? Good morning, everyone. Anybody that has a yes or no question? It didn't. No, the subscribe. Listen, I'm not trying to be silly about this. Just if you hit subscribe, you'll be subscribed. Would anyone like a reading? I see 2 people here. Would the other person like a reading? Whoever's here with me? Let me see. Is it better with or without? I'll just leave it off. Good morning, everyone. I might just start doing a collective reading. He's over there, Stormy. He's in the corner. I don't know what he's doing. He's ripping up paper. He's in the corner, Stormy. He's ripping up the wrapping paper. He's right there. I have 2 cats. They're so silly, these 2. Good morning. Hi there. Welcome. Unless it's something to do with the country and you're in, there's, I don't know, there's people that say they subscribed and they never did, and I don't know. Would you want me to pull a card? Like, let's say somebody's lying about that, like a silly thing like subscribing just to get the free yes and no question. Do you want the yes and no question answered when you lied to the person that you're asking the question of? You want an answer from somebody that you just lied to? You know, it sounds silly. And you know what? I don't know. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying there are people that lie about these things. It just sounds silly. YouTube has been around long enough that you just hit subscribe and the notification comes right through. It's just, I don't get it. Unless you don't know how to subscribe to a channel. But I'm going to go ahead and do a collective reading. Unless, you know, you got $5. You want to pay for a 3-card reading? It's so silly. People lie about the silliest things. Like, they're lying about subscribing to the YouTube. What is the, like, what does it matter how many, you know, people lie about that? It's just such a weird thing. Like I said, maybe it's the country, the origin of country, maybe something's being blocked. But I'm on here to do tarot readings, and yeah, send the screenshot to me. Let me see. Maybe there's something wrong with the channel and I need to let YouTube know about it. Welcome in, welcome. I'm not sure. What's your question? You know, if you have $5, I could pull 3 cards for you and give you an actual reading, right? Which is very reasonably priced for 3 cards. No. Four of Cups, no. You can go ahead and share the, if you're subscribed, did it come through? Go ahead and watch some videos, like some videos for me, help the channel grow. for the even exchange of energy. We can't just want something for nothing in life. That wasn't really a reading. That's not a reading. That's just you asking for the yes no question and me just finally pulling a card for you. That's not a real reading. That's not how I do readings. I don't even know your first name. So for me to do readings, I need at least first name. I like to ask first name, age, and zodiac sign. That helps me tap into your energy. So no, everybody that might see this video, that's not a reading. That's just me giving somebody the yes no question that he kept asking for or she kept asking for. 4 cups would indicate no for me. But anyway, so I'm going to do a collective reading because I love doing readings. And, well, actually, I know what I should do. Let me pull some oracle cards. That's what I could do. If anybody wants to guess a color on the wheel as well, you can guess a color on the wheel. If you get the right color, you get a free 3-card reading. Oh, man. Okay, so let's see. I'm pulling from the Clarifying Life Situations. It says, make miracles. Stay open-minded and receptive to the magic unfolding in your life. That's very much what we need to hear. Dream Weaver. Dreaming and imagining. Bring your powerful vision into reality. This is the card, everybody. Dream Weaver and make miracles. That's the card. Miracles are being made. Miracles are being made. Trust the process. Embrace uncertainty. Have faith in the journey unfolding before you. Divine timing. Be patient, for some things take time to manifest fully in your life. Clarifying life situations. Let's see. Clarifying life situations. Let's pull another oracle from Sonia Choquette's Ask Your Guides. Okay, trust the process. Divine timing. Everything is working out for us. Everything is working out for us. All is well, all is well, all is well. Everything is working out for us in the best possible way. We know that only good will come of these situations. We know that we are safe and loved, abundant and content. This one is 24, growth. It's from the teacher guides, 24. Growth, teacher guides. 24 is 6. 6 is about being stable and stabilizing your life and, you know, coming to a place of stability. So let's see. This one says growth. 24. I like that it's number 4 as well. 4 is about foundation. Courage, desire, initiation, creativity. It says your teacher guides are igniting your imagination, awakening your creativity, and instilling in you the desire to grow to your full potential. Now is the perfect time for you to push yourself and explore new horizons. Have the courage to stretch. Apply for the new position 1 level up at work. Volunteer for the leadership role, even though you don't feel fully prepared or qualified. Believe in yourself and act with confidence as you step into more responsible, creative, empowered territory. You are more ready than you realize. Don't hold back, don't overthink, don't second guess, and don't play small. Now is the time to think and act big. Now is the time to think and act big. Don't hold back, don't overthink, don't second guess, and don't play small. Now is the time to think and act big. Your teacher guide's message to you is this: imagine a bigger, better you. When you love yourself, you love your body, you love yourself, you love who you are, you begin to deserve that you begin to believe that you deserve these things. And when you feel you deserve these things, you decide that you deserve a bigger life. Once you feel like you deserve these things, once you love yourself, or I'm talking to myself, then you start thinking, wait, I deserve a bigger, better life. I deserve more than what I've expected, what I have right now. I deserve more. And why? You just do. You just flat out deserve it because you exist. That's why you deserve it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What a wonderful day. It is a beautiful day. What a beautiful Saturday. It's a beautiful, cloudy, it looks like a fall Saturday. If it was chilly out, forget it. It would just, the atmosphere would be just through the roof. I'm ready to get those cinnamon candles going. I know I have cats now, though. You can't really burn stuff with cats, damn it. I love them, but get some cinnamon candles going, get some fall fragrances going in the apartment. Yeah, maybe get some chili being made in the crock pot, some cornbread, you know, maybe buy a couple of cozy new fleece throws. Yeah, that's it. You gotta get to the fall. You gotta get a hoodie of the season. You gotta get your hoodie of the season. We're coming up to sweater weather, hoodie weather. Every season you get a new hoodie. This season I'm gonna go for a pullover hoodie. I know the exact style and everything I want. I'm going for a pullover hoodie. No zip up, a pullover. Here goes Fat Cat Teddy Bear over here. Come here, sweets. I think he's bored. Teddy, you're about to step on tape and get tape stuck to you. Okay, all right. You know, I'm not sure if I'm on the right track with some of these things. I'm just following my intuition, my guidance, and just trusting that if I'm meant to be out there online in this way, that the people will find me, you know, and yeah, the things I talk about will resonate and people will find me. But I just want to, I want to remind people that we have, don't jump up there. No, come over here. No, don't, no. I don't like him jumping up on the top of the cabinet like that. It makes me nervous. Teddy, I'm trying to do this show. What are you doing here today? Okay, let's see. What does the collective need to know? What do my fellow magicians need to know? I want to let people know the message that we have the magic within. The magic is already within you. Everything we need is already within us. It's just a matter of, you know, just believing it. When you believe that, you know, when you believe that we are these ancient beings, you know, that energy can't be created or destroyed, that, you know, we go on forever, and that we are playing this game of life on earth, that it is just a game of our soul's growth, then you think, well, if I'm a fractal of God incarnate, inhabiting this human body, living on this planet, we're coming to an overall energy 10 of Cups. Beautiful card. I love it. 10's my number. 10 is the number of completion. You know, then you start thinking, well, if I'm a fractal of God living on this planet, well, then why would I ever wonder how I'm going to eat dinner? Why would I ever fear how I'm going to pay my bills and survive on this planet? Of course, if I'm a fractal of God incarnate, then, you know, of course, I'm going to provide for myself in the game and provide everything I need in the game of life. And then you start thinking, well, sure. Then you think back to all the times that everything came through, that things worked out for you at the last minute even. You know, those times that you were stressed out and you didn't know how things would work out, and then they came through at the last minute. Something came through, somebody came through, somebody blessed you. You know, a check came in the mail. I don't know. I'm trying to think of examples. Usually related around money, provision, that sense of, oh my gosh, what am I going to do if I don't have? And, you know, that fear of not having. Okay, let's pull some cards. So overall energy is 10 of Cups. That's very positive for us. Judgment card. You're spiritually awakening. You're heeding that judgment call. You're making a judgment and you're going for it. You've made a decision. You're a little nervous though, possibly overly emotional about it, maybe a little fearful. But your guidance is saying to rest. Rest your mind. Just take it easy. Maybe take the weekend and just do nothing. Just rest, have fun. Yeah, below that judgment card is the King of Cups. You are the King of Cups. You are emotionally mature. You might be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is your intuition guiding you. So yeah, judgment call. You've heard that judgment. You've spiritually awakened is what I mean. and you're following your intuition with whatever it is you're doing. You're following your intuition. That's what this King of Cups is saying. That's an emotionally mature, stable man, like possibly an artist, like, you know, a hippy dippy type of guy, but mature and, you know, okay with his feelings and his emotions, and he's got control of his emotions and his feelings, and he does things out of maturity. Now look at this, King of Swords. King of Cups, King of Swords. You know, I'm a gay guy. When I get the two king like that back to back, I think of it as a relationship. If out of the 9 cards, that this would be the overall energy for you, would be your card, because out of the 9 cards, the middle card would be the person listening. So for my collective that's spiritually awakening, yeah, King of Cups, King of Swords. You're emotionally mature, but also you're balancing out your mindset. You're rooting your mindset in the truth. Like everything I've been talking about since I've been on here. You know, loving my body and deciding to infuse my body with things I love about it. Loving myself. The belief that that I do deserve the life of my dreams. This is all mindset work. So King of Swords is saying you are establishing your mindset from a place of maturity. So you're rooting your mindset. 8 of Cups. You're getting away from what's been upsetting you emotionally, what's been weighing you down. You're getting away from something, and you're facing these things at night. So that's below the 4 of Swords. So below the 4 of Swords is saying, you know, at night, you know, you need to rest more. Let go of those emotional things that are coming up at night. Below the Judgment card in the King of Cups is the 5 of Swords. There's some conflict, some change, some conflict, some mindset work that's, you know, possibly some, what is this 5 of Swords? It keeps coming up. What is the energy of this card? I take it as a battle of the mind, but not even in a negative way. It's like how I said, the mindset work. You're battling your mind in a way. You're battling those thoughts. You're battling the feeling that you don't deserve it. You're battling and you're overcoming those negative thoughts that are coming into you that tell you have to do it this way. You can't do it that way. You don't deserve this. But that's not how things work. You know, you're battling all of that mindset stuff that keeps us down, the things that keep us small. You're battling that and you're overcoming that as the King of Swords. You're battling, you know, everything to do with your mindset. Now, below that 5 of Cups is the King of Swords. Below that King of Swords is the 8 of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you're dealing with, the mindset work that, you know, they're dealing with finances, with money and all that stuff, you're establishing, you know, you've been emotional, but you've worked on your mindset, and now you're coming to a place where you're establishing your finances through something secure, something you've put your mind to, something you've really worked on, and something that you've put a lot of emotions in. The 5 of Cups shows you put a lot of emotions into this thing. You've given up a lot to pursue this thing. And you will be richly rewarded, because below that 4 of Swords, below that 8 of Cups, even more emotions, you taking back your emotions and saying, no, I made the choice to pursue this thing, to put myself out there, to do this thing. You know, whatever it is that you're doing, I've made my mind up. You're going after this relationship possibly, although this seems to be more business and money, possibly because that's what I'm dealing with now. It keeps coming up. So below that 4 of Swords is that 8 of Cups. You've rested. You've rested your mind. You're looking forward, looking to that stained glass window. You're looking forward to something bigger and brighter. Below that is the 8 of Cups. You're taking back your emotions, taking back your power emotionally, and getting away from the things that drain you. And then 5 of Swords, you're dealing with your mindset, getting away from that. You know, you're breaking free from the negative mindset that would keep you down. You're establishing your finances, 8 of Pentacles, and then we have the 7 of Pentacles, showing that you've planted a harvest and you're watching that harvest grow. The overall energy, remember, is the 10 of Cups. That came flying out of the deck. That's the overall energy. Yeah, look at this. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You're establishing your finances through a solid, secure endeavor, approaching it from a place of nurturing. This could be because, you know, maybe some of you are like me, called to, like Deborah Silverman says, the famous astrologer, Deborah Silverman. She wrote the book, I Don't Believe in Astrology, all about astrology. It's like what she says, you know, cancers are nurturing. This is earth energy, but because it's a divine feminine, it's that nurturing energy. It's like whatever you're doing is something you're offering, you're nurturing, you're caring for people, you're helping people, And you will be rewarded for that, because that is what your intuition is leading you to do. You're putting yourself out there and you're nurturing, caring for, loving, helping, assisting other people, healing people. Yeah. And you're doing that. You're doing this business endeavor is coming from a place of nurturing, mothering, like Cancer energy, but you're approaching it in a very practical sense. You're starting a business, you're putting yourself on social media, you're reaching out to people, and you're doing that from a place of love. Queen of Cups, established divine feminine energy. You are a nurturer. You're putting yourself out there, you're loving people, you're nurturing people, you're giving back to people, and you will be rewarded for that. Yeah, and it looks like people will come into your life. King of Wands, this is you also approaching the work from a divine masculine, where now we have Pentacles, we have Cups, we have Wands. And in the middle of the deck, we have Swords. You are the magician. You have balanced all of the elements now. As above, so below. You are now taking what's in your mind and your consciousness, and you are bringing it out into the natural world. That is magician energy. King of Wands energy, tapping into the magician. Yes, you are coming into that place of wealth and recognition. You are the star. You've endured that darkness, and you are coming into that place. The star also has eight stars on it. Eight's the number of wealth, and the star card is about coming through a time of darkness. It's in darkness that the stars come out. And you can't beat it. Yeah, what did I just say? As you are the magician. Guys, welcome in, magicians. This is the Magic Hour. Welcome in. My name is Joey. I am an intuitive tarot reader. Welcome to the Magic Hour. I'm doing a reading right now, and we are wrapping up this reading with the magician. Look what's above the magician's head. The number 8, the infinity symbol. This reading has King of Cups. That's someone coming into your life. That possibly is a love relationship. King of Swords is in the middle of the 9 cards. That's the overall energy. So that's you, King of Swords. Then we have Queen of Pentacles. That's also you. Queen of Cups. That's also you. King of Wands. That's also you. That's all 4 elements have come up in this reading. The star card showing that you've been through it. You've been to the darkness, and now you're rising up out of that darkness into a place where you're listening to that judgment card. You're heeding that judgment call. You're putting yourself out there. You're coming out of that time of darkness. As the stars shine at night. So you're coming to that place of public recognition. You are the star. You're bringing your talents to the world, your gifts to the world, and you will be richly rewarded. And what I said right before that is all 4 elements are in this reading. You are the magician. And then the magician card was the last card I pulled. As above, so below. You're taking your consciousness, your thoughts. Everything that we see was once a thought. It was once in the form of a frequency and a thought. And then it was brought into the natural world. It's the 3D physical world. You are the magician manifesting the life of your dreams. Let me see what these other cards are. Yeah, just be patient. The dreams do take time to unfold, and look at the things you're dealing with from a different perspective. See the spiritual lesson in the waiting. Because look, you have a creative new beginning coming financially. Brand new opportunities coming. Yeah, because you've done the work to balance out your finances and bring balance to the work you do. Yeah, and now we're ending with, guess what? The infinity symbol again, number 8. Now we're ending with the 8th card of the deck, the strength card. And we are in the 8th month of the year, August still. It is still August. And this card is about you overcoming and you having the power. This is about you overcoming the mindset. This is you have the power over your thoughts. You can tame your thoughts. You have the strength to do what you want on this planet. That infinity symbol, look at this, guys. The infinity symbol's here, the infinity symbol's here, and the infinity symbol is here. So we'll take that, guys. Yeah, lots of 8s, lots going on here. Justice card, yeah. Signing contracts, being rewarded, money coming in, inheritance possibly, unexpected large amounts of money coming in, windfalls, signing contracts, doing business deals. Knight of Pentacles, some things might be slow moving, but don't give up. That news is coming in. This could also be clients coming in, people coming in to buy your services, buy your goods, things like that. Is there anything else we need to know about this deck? Let me see. Let's clarify all of this with, well, let me clarify all this with a couple of cards from this one here, from the Horror Tarot by Todd Alcott. I just try to say the decks I'm using when I'm using them. This is the Horror Tarot by Todd Alcott. Very popular cards. Okay, let's see. Give me some clarifying cards. Give me just I don't know, a couple of clarifying cards for the overall message. The overall message here is that you are blessed. You're doing the work and you are blessed. Well, 9 of Wands fell out. Survival is a matter of perseverance and vice versa. Basically saying, don't give up on your dreams. You know, keep going. Don't give up. Yeah, overall energy, Page of Pentacles, manifestation of an abundant harvest. Yeah, overall energy, look, Page of Pentacles. Is this Page of Pentacles? Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Someone coming in with some good news. You are abundant. You are manifesting. You are the Emperor. You're approaching all this with authority. Aries energy. Let's see what these other cards say. 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords in this is don't get yourself bound up. Don't allow yourself to go backward with your thoughts. Don't allow yourself to think worst case scenario. Start thinking best case scenario. Don't think about all the ways that you can try to make things happen, but allow the universe to show you all the ways things can happen. Take this 8 of Swords as that warning, to that reminder. Don't create scenarios yourself. Take back your mindset. Take back the power of your mind, knowing that if you infuse your thoughts and you start creating beautiful thoughts, think about all the amazing ways that you can be provided for. Think about all the amazing, incredible, fun, happy, just think about all the good things that can happen. Don't go worst case scenario, go best case scenario, because the world is your oyster. You got the World card. You're completing a cycle. Beyond the World card, 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're on a journey. Again, the 2 of Pentacles, balancing out your finances. 2 of Swords, you've made up your mind. You're going for something. And 2 of Wands. These 3 cards came out again. I might have needed to shuffle those again, but we'll just go with it. And 2 of Wands, 2, 2, 2. You're balancing things out. 9 of Cups, you are emotionally balanced and secure. Look at that. And 6 of Pentacles, yeah, you're established financially. People are giving to you, actually. People are coming to you to give to you. They're blessing you, and you're blessing others. 6 of Pentacles. Because you're the High Priestess, another 2. You are following your higher calling, your inner guidance. Yeah, you are going to be richly rewarded. Did I miss anything with this reading? This is very positive. I feel like this reading is for me, is what I feel like, to be honest with you. I mean, listen, I'll take it. So many good things are happening here. It's just so much security. There's just so much comfort in this reading. So much, it's like there's a lot of people around you. You have all these energies, and you are being protected. You're being guided. You're being led. 2 kings, 2 queens, 3 kings, 2 queens. Lots of people. That could also be clients and customers and people buying your products, buying your services, people coming to you for for whatever it is that you're selling. Bottom of the deck, Star card. Look at that. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Swords, getting away, traveling. 2 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. They work together to create perfection. Yeah, look at that. 3 of Pentacles, people coming into your life. You are the King of Wands again. This has been very exciting. This is a great reading. There's a lot in this reading. Lots of 8s and lots of 2s. 2s are about balance. 8s are about wealth. Keep seeing those number 8s. So tap into that and just believe that you deserve it. Once we start believing that we deserve these things, You know, they will, that's how you match up with the vibration. If you don't believe you deserve it, how can you ever match up with that frequency, with that vibration? All right. I'm just watching my cat groom himself. He's laying on a tall box in my kitchen. A tall box with something I have to mail back that I haven't done yet. But they love that giant box. I should just buy a giant box for them. Just a big giant box, maybe not a refrigerator box. That's a little too tall for me. Maybe something 4.5 feet, maybe 4 feet off the ground, like this box right here. That's at least 4 feet. But Teddy kind of acts like Rose from Titanic. It's like he doesn't want Stormy up there with him. But there's plenty of room for the two of them. But he likes to have that box all to himself. They use that box like it's something. Cats are so funny. He's just laid on this box across from me. He's like 5 feet away from me in the kitchen. He's just laying on that box, grooming, cleaning his ears. You know the thing where the cats lick their paw and then rub themselves? They moisten their paw and then they clean themselves. He's just doing that like it's nobody's business. He's just laying on a box. They're gonna be sad once I ship that box back. They're gonna be mad. They're gonna be sad about it. I better get a new one. All right, I'm gonna end with one of the angels and ancestors. I just feel really good. I just feel so excited. And here's the thing. Let's do this today. Let's tell the universe, you know what? If all this stuff is real, show me. Show me. Show me something today. Let something big happen for me today that I'll know that this is the universe providing this thing for me. Universe, show me. If we live in a matrix, if we live in an abundant universe, show me. Do that thing for me. That one big thing that'll show me that all of this stuff is real. Show me. Show us. So yeah, let's see what happens today. And let's see that happen today, August 30th, 2025. That's what we need to see. Show me the big thing. And I know that the big thing I'm thinking of. Show me the big thing. Okay. I got lost in thought there, guys. Sometimes I get these daydreams, these visions, and I get lost in thought. All right, so let's see. Shuffled this enough. That was very loud. Let me see. What do we need to know? Give me a card from the angels and ancestors. What does the collective need to know about right now? What does the collective need to know? You okay, Teddy? You okay, sweets? Oh, baby. Okay, should I pull from the top, the middle? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pull sort of from the middle top, maybe. Seer. See beyond the current situation. Okay, seer. Let's see. What does the seer card have to say? Let's see. Seer is 64. 6 and 4 is 10. 10's my number. Okay, the seer card says, this is a little bit long, this explanation. It says, look beyond your current situation. Raise your vibration and focus on love. I think this is saying focus on loving yourself. Most, if not all, traditions have a seer in some shape or form. Seers are the intelligent and intuitive beings who serve as direct channels for information on what's occurring now and what's about to unfold. Their energy isn't about predicting your future for you, but about showing you how your intentions are creating it. A true seer will help you see that your intentions can change. Therefore, so can your future. The message of this card is to let the clairvoyant within you rise up so that you can see the way forward yourself with your spiritual eyes. This card is for me, guys. Clairvoyance isn't just about predicting the future. It's about being able to see clearly enough to create your best future. You are being encouraged by your ancestral guides and angels to see beyond what you think is happening now. Don't allow your ego or doubts to play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself as stuck or lost, know you're in an energetic holding space while the universe recalibrates a path that is more favorable for you. Angels of light are upgrading your energy so that your experiences can be more enjoyable. You are moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening. So stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize. Amen. We got the Seer card. What a beautiful card. What a great card to get. Excellent, excellent, wonderful. Sorry guys, my little cat's over here and he's so cute. My little baby's over here. I think he wants to play. I think that's what he's trying to do, is play. I could tell because he's biting me and he's doing what I call the back pedal. You know when cats do that thing with their back paws like that? That little thing they do. I call that back pedaling. I don't know why. Excuse me, sorry, I just burped on camera. Sorry guys, I've had bariatric surgery and sometimes the burps just come out when you have no idea. You haven't eaten anything, they just come out. Sorry about that. It was a slight belch. But yeah, I wish this fat cat would come up here so I can introduce him. He's been on here before. Come here, Teddy, come up here. Come here, Ted. Come up here. He's down there playing with this toy. Whatever this is. I can make this, guys. I can make this and sell this in my sleep. I actually have made cat toys. I should make some more and see if I can sell them. All right, that's what I have for today. Didn't really, let's see, didn't really get too many people on here, but I think those messages and everything, I think they resonate. Somebody will find them. So I just want to wrap up with a little bit of light language. Just close your eyes if you happen to watch this whole thing with me and hang out with me this whole time. Just close your eyes, and when I speak the light language, just sort of let your mind wander, let your body relax, and just see if you feel anything in any parts of your body, any type of energy flowing through. Atamaga shana mokoshoto koyela bakola kashana makala kashata kayela bakoshoto kola mokoshoto kayela bakoshoto kai. Etibite eshete keshamako akona mokoyela esemako u mokoshoto koyela makashata kayela bashata kai. Etimede be ihi khamo khoshata nga e shene e kho na mo u koyela ki Katamo oke ichikumo chokocho kele bikite ke hamoko okokoya la manda oholobo uhobo chotamo tokala ya bakashata kaya la bashata kai. Everything is working out for us. Everything is working out for us. Everything is working out for us in the best possible way. All is well, all is well, all is well. Universe, show us your magic. We are open and ready to receive. Universe, show us your magic. We are open and ready to receive. Hatamakasha kalabeke shekeshita mokoshoto kaya mokoshoto kaya labake eshete kiwi kashatakai. Atamakoshoto kaya labakashatakai. Okay, that's what I have for everybody today. Thank you for stopping by. This is Joey with Joey's Magic Tarot. You can find me on my website, joeysmagictarot.com, where I do personal private readings. Also, I'm on TikTok every day between 7 and 10 Central. You can find me on Instagram as well. And yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, hanging out. This has been a wonderful time. I believe we've raised the vibration. We've put out some good, pure, positive energy. I'm following my intuition. Follow your intuition. And I know that there's those times when they say that the person was just about to give up. And when they were just about to give up, everything happened. So don't give up yet. It's going to happen. It's working out. It's working out. We can't get it wrong. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful night. Remember, you have the magic within you. Boop. Take care, guys. This is Joey from Joey's Magic Tarot.